Al Tremblay's been the whole story here tonight. He's on his game like never before. Shot, save! Oh, what a brilliant move! Nothing is going by Tremblay. The man is a wall. He's impenetrable. Another great save.
There is, for the goalie, no sensation like being in the groove. It means that he can see the puck. On nights like this, the crowd goes away. The other players are in slow motion. And the puck is the size of a beach ball. Magical feeling is elusive. One moment, the puck is a beach ball. The next, nothing more than a ball bearing.
Goal! Edmonton scores. They finally beat Al Tremblay.
All right, McDougal, suit up, all right? Okay.
Tremblay really can't be faulted at all. He has been outstanding. What's this? Harry Strand's calling Tremblay over to the bench. Tremblay's skating over, maybe just to get some instruction from Strand.
There's some sort of synaptic dysfunction affecting you right now, all right? Sit down.
You're benching me? But I'm hot tonight.
Asseyez-vous, mon petit chouchou.
What's this? Al Tremblay is taking the bench. Coach Harry Strand has benched Tremblay. Another inexplicable move by Coach Strand. Tremblay's been red hot all night long. I'm not sure what's going on with the Steelheads right now. Somebody better explain this.
Hello out there, we're on the air. It's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game.
Oh, the good old hockey game. It's the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. With a final flick of a hockey stick and one gigantic scream. The puck is in, the hometown wins. It's a good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game. It's the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
Coach, Al Tremblay was having a great game last night, but you pulled him.
Ah, yes. An apparent dichotomy that would rankle inferior intellects.
Mr. Strand, I know what all those words mean. You're not intimidating me today. Now, the team's been turning around, correct?
Since my arrival, yes.
So what's all this talk, then, about trading Tremblay to St. Louis?
I understand there is mass support for such a move. Personally, I oppose it.
Then why abuse him like that?
Why do we abuse anyone, Miss Thornton? It's in our bones. We are the apes who acquired a taste for meat.
We are?
Look, I pray Tremblay remains here and not on some foreign shore. But ultimately, it's Parker's call. You, inside.
No, come on. Hey, Norman, listen. You calm down, all right? Pal, buddy, look, I would never call you a gutless doughboy.
Oh, yeah. Well, what do you know? Look at that, eh?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, well, how was I supposed to know that you were going to get a spectator down in New York? Anyway, you deserve it, doughboy. You guys said that I was tampering, all right? Which I was not. Yeah. You make it very hard to love you, Norman. I'm standing in the men's room with this guy, okay? We're shooting the breeze.
Okay, I'm drawing a mental picture here, and I don't like it.
Next thing I know, I'm up on tampering charges. I mean, can you believe that? Tampering. I mean, as if I would ever try to lure a guy away from his own team. I mean, can you imagine me doing something like that?
I'm the wrong one to ask. Your shiatsu guy's coming on Thursday,
Yeah.
and this is the luxury box sales report.
23. Oh, my God. 20, they've only sold 23%? I mean, even Colleen can do better than that. Unless, of course, she doesn't want to. We sell all the boxes. The league hands us $3 million.
Whoa. Why wouldn't she want that?
That's a good question. Where is she right now?
In the conference room, doing a luxury box sales pitch with Mr. McCardle.
With who?
Grey Cup Saturday in December 1962. AD, of course. Now, to this day, the memory of it still gives me goosebumps, which in turn exacerbate my rash. It's not very pleasant, I can tell you.
The fog rolled in about half-time, and the only good thing about
That was that for several hours you couldn't see Toronto.
Why would you allow Duff to make that pitch?
He insisted.
Right. You know, anyone would think you were trying to wreck the luxury box sales, wouldn't they?
Parker, this is my turf. You run hockey, I run everything else.
All right, because if we don't get our equalization money, then the Board of Governors would actually allow you to move the team to Houston, which is something that you... Hey, wait a minute. Board of Governors, you're a league governor, right?
Yeah, so?
Somebody ratted me out on this tampering thing. Now, you have any idea on that? That was you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. I hope you're satisfied.
Kind of, but you're sort of like an itch I can't really scratch.
See, you've tied my hands now. You know? Now the Parker? Hey. You know, the league is going to be watching everything that I do now. What happens if I need to do something that is really,
illegal?
Clever, I was going to say.
Let's settle for devious, and I'm sure if that moment comes, you'll think of something.
Yeah. Are you going back in there?
Practice, boys. Good practice, guys. Good practice. Quick today. Look good. We're ready. We're ready for the next one.
Gentlemen, gather round. The goaltender is a rare breed of athlete. His equipment, the tools of ignorance. His fate, to stand alone. His only prayer, rapier-like agility. But these skills mean nothing if he is satisfied with mediocrity. To be satisfied in such a way encourages sloth. That's an infection. It spreads from the crease and kills a team. I am not going to let the infection spread, gentlemen. Your teammates come to play every night, Tremblay. Why don't you? Or maybe I should start Pops here tonight. Couldn't do any worse. We pay him minimum wage.
Hey, Coco. Want to join me for a social game of Nerzies?
There's a name for this?
Yeah, Nerzies. Best card game around. And the full contact version is even better. It's the way we used to play it anyway. Here, try it. I played Nerzies marathons all through grade 8. I couldn't be beaten. And then one day, my flicking hand got bitten by a squirrel. Severed a tendon. I had to hang up my cards.
Duff, I'm busy. I've got to get back.
Yeah. Back to keeping the steelheads from $3 million in equalization payments.
You're the one who told that Grey Cup story.
Oh, because I don't want those people owning a box in my Coliseum. Shank Steel. Hired scab labor back in '68. You don't do that to your people and their families. Nice shot.
Thanks.
But we need money. You know that as well as I do.
Would you rather have $3 million or 70?
70, you say?
I've got Houston on the line. New group, new financing.
Yeah, the league won't let you move the team as long as there's local support.
Yeah, and if we don't sell those boxes, we show a lack of support. We lose $3 million in equalization, but we gain 70 on the sale.
You know how I feel about moving this team.
Duff, you are going to lose $10 million in the steel hits this year. And you can't do that for too many years
Until I'm back hustling Nerzies for quarters. I know. Let's go. Close to face-off.
I want a fast goal and sound defense. Skate like demons. Score like gods. And leave their carrion flesh on the ice for your hounds.
Yeah, let's go!
Hey, Shaky, you okay? I can't do it. I cannot regurgitate. What am I gonna do, Simsia? I threw up every game since Pee Wee. Just like Glenn Hall. He threw up and he's in the Hall of Fame.
I want you to relax. Don't let Strand get to you, all right? I want you to go out there and play like you know how. Stand on your head. Show Strand up.
Without throwing up? Impossible. It had to be Chicago. They're so fast. Oh, man.
There's a tussle near the Hamilton bench. Ingerson and Greco mixing it up. Chicago controlling play. They come in across the line, sweeping in. Again with a shot, he scores. Chicago beating Al Tremblay. It's been a struggle for the Steelheads tonight. Chicago in across the line. Swooping around to Kettlebrandt score. Tremblay beaten there. He's not having a very good night. Here's Chicago again. Duroniak after the puck in the corner. He digs it in front, shoots, scores, and he slides it by Tremblay. Nearing the end of the first period, things not looking good for the Steelheads, and especially Al Tremblay. Here comes Chicago, drop pass, shot, they score! They beat Tremblay again. He is definitely off his game tonight. Al Tremblay, face down on the ice, gets up slowly, and this is a move we've seen a lot this evening as he sweeps the puck out of his net. Now he's talking to the referee. It looks like Al Tremblay might have an equipment problem, and he's heading towards the bench.
And what do you think you're doing?
Coach, pull me. I'm in a nightmare.
I can't pull you. They're expecting me to pull you. I cannot be perceived by my enemies as a simple-minded, reactive strategist. Now get the hell back in that net!
Pilgrimage to the shrine?
No. What? No. I was, my keys, couldn't find my keys. So, I gotta go.
Did you make coffee?
No.
Good, you make wuss coffee. You make wuss coffee.
Oh, thanks.
Are you having some sort of a brain episode, Brett?
No. It's the luxury boxes. Sales are slow. Legal throw in a huge swack of dough if we sell enough of them, but,
Well, I could sell them.
Colleen is blocking it, so.
Pick me, I can sell. I sold all of the advertising space in my last yearbook. At above the going rate. Well, way above, actually.
Shell, these are, high-ticket boxes. Not good luck to the graduating class.
Well, it's settled then.
Shell.
Dad, just tell Colleen that, you authorized me to be a Steelhead sales agent, and if she doesn't like it, you can do that, right?
Well, actually, yeah, I can do that. But, yeah. Sure. Yeah, that'll be, I'll have Renata send over the sales package.
Great. Now, about my commission.
Sell first. Talk later.
Does Steelhead goalie Al Tremblay's monumentally bad performance in net last night warrant a trade? What do you say, people? CHML Sportsline. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, hi, it's Carl from Burlington. I want to talk about that Civ Tremblay. You know, the Steelheads don't trade him soon. They're done for.
Thank you, Carl. Steelhead sure need a goalie. Henley's available in St. Louis. You're on the air.
Hi, Jack. It's Dave, Tony Creek. First time caller. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Now, Tremblay sucks. Yeah, he can't stand the pressure. I say get Henley in here now.
That puts us at 20-1 in favor of a trade. Hamilton wants Al Tremblay gone.
Thornton, Thornton, Thornton.
Parker, Parker, Parker.
I'm truly disappointed in you, you know? To think that you, the harbinger of truth and fact, would stoop so low as to print these rumors.
I said they were rumors in the piece.
These are unfounded rumors.
Well, yes. What exactly is a founded rumor? I mean, this trade is all over the St. Louis papers.
Thornton, listen to me. I'm the general manager. I'm sitting here telling you that I have no intention of trading Al Tremblay to St. Louis.
Even though they can't sign Henley, and they have to trade him, one of the premier goalies in the world.
The guy's sitting out, isn't he? I can't help that, can I?
Right, right. You probably made him sit out, only you can't tell me because you're on probation for tampering.
I am not on probation. I was reprimanded. Look, shooting the breeze is not tampering. Being reprimanded is not being on probation.
Semantic quibbling, the last refuge of a scoundrel.
Okay. Thornton.
What?
I'm going to, do something here, right now, that I've never done before. And, it's gonna alter our relationship permanently.
Yeah.
Hi, Rose. He will make public appearances. That's...
Out there? Yeah. You're not.
That's a nice neighborhood.
That's not. No, but I mean, it's all the... By going in the court, you go in the court, it's all the brick and it's really nice. Go to Toronto, you can buy it. You can buy it. A house for $1,000. No problem. Like really? Sure. 400, 500.
Just like so, like this. This goes there. So now you can throw up Al and everything is back to normal. And Strand goes away and never comes back. All right, so the right glove on the top with the thumb looking up. That's good. Like that. Good. Like that.
He's going crazy under the pressure, Coach.
You may have noticed our record has dramatically improved since my ascension to this throne.
Yeah. I know what you're doing, Strand. Because you do it everywhere you go. You single out one guy and then you kill him. You broke Noodler when you're in Toronto. You know that poor son of a bitch is in a nut house in Norway right now?
Only Toronto would draft a Norwegian. Besides, have you ever studied Norway's history, Mr. Simpson? Does the date 1397 ring any bells?
Look, all I know is you break Shaky, you lose this team.
And just what are we discussing here? A reed bent over by the wind? Tremblay is a warrior. He is paid to take the pressure. He is paid to stand in fire. And if I find him lacking, I commit him to the flames, and his body is consumed. That is what they pay me for. So savage is our world.
Your elevator just doesn't quite go to the top, does it, Strand? You're sick.
With a sickness called results. I win, Captain Simpson. And since I came here, so do you. And so I am forgiven everything. Wine gum?
For too long, women have been shut out of hockey, as they were always shut out of the boardroom. No women like you at the McNabb Street Club have changed the face of business. Isn't it about time that the hockey arena changed as well? Now, I'm not just selling luxury boxes where you'll be pampered with great food and drink, first-class service. No. I am offering an opportunity for future generations of women to share a level playing field with men. To play them at their own game. To beat them at their own game. Hello. Michelle? Ladies? May I have a word? Or two? I'm having a little trouble processing this. Well, it's simple. I just sold a luxury box to the McNabb Street Club. Did your father put you up to this? Well, I knew about it, sure. son of a... That's my grandmother you're about to slander. Listen, what is the big deal here? I mean, Brett can't authorize me to sell for the Steelheads, right?
Did he tell you that?
No.
Right.
He can't. Still, what is the big deal? I mean, we all want the same thing.
That is a dangerous assumption to make, Michelle.
Listen, I just sold a box in there. Isn't that what matters?
What matters is your father is stepping on my turf again. So if you see him, tell him I'm looking for him.
So did you talk to him? Technically. I listened while he ranted about something. I don't know what we're gonna do, Brainer.
Patience is our watchword, Mr. Henley. Tremblay is breaking under my campaign. Another few days, and you'll be on a flight from St. Louis. You are the cornerstone, my friend, of the Steelhead team that I shall create and lead to glory. But I caution you, proceed with the utmost care and cunning. When queried, say there are but 3 teams you would accept the trade to: San Jose, Anaheim, and Hamilton. Since only Hamilton requires a goalie, Hamilton is where you will be sent. And the wheels will turn, Mr. Henley. Oh, how the wheels will turn. What? What's wrong with the way I talk? Oh. Well, maybe a little. Adieu. Now then, here's Henley. On the cusp of Leo and Cancer, fire and water. Perfect. Now the defense. The defense should ideally be Gemini, the twins. The wheels will turn.
The best game you can name is a good old hockey game.
I've got a bone to pick with you, Parker. 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 You're not here. Where is he?
Oh, he said he had things to see and people to do. He's a moving target.
This is so frustrating. I'll write him a note.
Actually, he might be driving Michelle back to their place.
Now, I want you to give this to him, and I want you to tell him their place. They live together?
Sure. Aline, I thought you made it a point to know everything about Brett.
No, I don't know everything about Parker. On a business level, yes, but just make sure he gets this note.
Is that how you spelled this in Bowel?
When queried, say there are but 3 teams you would accept the trade.
You must really want these. Oh, Michael, I'm so sorry. Which one is which?
This is mine. It has a thing right here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll see you, Rose.
God, I hate that guy. Just really hate that guy.
Al, I need to have a word.
Oh, mon Dieu. This is it, isn't it?
What?
You're trading me. I can't go to St. Louis. It's too humid. My equipment gets so heavy.
Al!
What?
I'm not trading you to St. Louis.
Somewhere else? Not Montreal. I couldn't handle the pressure. And please don't tell me it's Colorado. The altitude makes me jumpy. Not New Jersey. There's something in the water.
What's left of Jimmy Hoffa, probably.
What?
Nothing. Al,
I'm not trading you. Okay? That's why I came here. I am the general manager, and I'm here to give you my full, unqualified endorsement. Okay? So, you can relax. All right? Okay.
Full endorsement from the GM. Better sell my house.
Oh, hi, Michelle. I wanted to...
Harass me some more?
No. No, I wanted to apologize.
Well, I made too much coffee. Do you want to come in for some?
Sure. Thanks.
So,
You both live here?
yeah, strange but true. This is where Brett grew up.
Oh. Well, I grew up not far from here. Somehow he and I missed each other.
Oh, sure found each other now.
So, Michelle, about today. I was really hard on you, and I was actually just angry at your father. He really didn't have the authority to do that. He went behind my back.
Dad's tough sometimes, but you gotta love him.
No, I don't gotta. I mean, I don't have to accept that kind of behavior.
No.
Oh, time warp.
I beg your pardon?
Of the decor. No offense. It's just the furniture and the colors. It's just like my family's old house. Oh my God, we had that exact lamp.
So, the two of you have a lot in common, huh?
No. No, nothing. A little furniture, maybe. Well, what have we here? Little Parker.
Hard to believe he was ever a kid, eh?
Who the hell does Colleen think that she is? You ever didn't impress me again. You ever wonder, she can't send me notes like this. What am I, her minion or something? And that's not how you spell that. Disembowel.
Look, she wants to see you.
Yeah, I'll bet so she can run some kind of mind game on me. Well, forget it. I'm not biting.
Oh, I'm sure that'll come as a relief to her.
You know, she wants me. She can have me. I'll march in there right now.
No, you won't. She went out.
Oh, how could she go out? Oh, this is so frustrating. There's a variety of sharp instruments. Look. What is that word right there?
Insert.
Yeah, I thought so.
C'est de put this down. No,
Hey, tell me what you have to say about this, huh?
Well, he's charming and intelligent and sweet and built.
That's Miss Thornton's voice, isn't it? Of whom does she speak?
I'm not sure.
I can see why you've come here, my friend. Could well be that she speaks of me. Charming, intelligent, sweet, very perceptive woman. My sweetness is often lost on people. And built. Yes, I am built. Squatter than the Roman ideal, perhaps, but built nonetheless.
Oh, it's probably someone else.
It's been some time since I had the old stick taped. Maybe I should build up a head of steam and take a run at her.
Hey, I received your little mesh note here, and just so you know, I do not respond to threats.
Tell you what, Parker. Let's not talk about business for once, okay?
Yeah, what else could we possibly have to talk about?
Lamps.
Lamps.
Yeah. You know how every house in Canada in the 70s had to have one of those spring-loaded, weird floor-to-ceiling lamps.
No, I don't know that. Now, you listen to me. I want a statement, okay? Issued from the two of us.
You have one in your living room.
And I want that statement to back Al Tremblay. You were at my house?
Mm-hmm. I was. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Your house is exactly like the house I grew up in.
What? Who invited you to my house?
Parker, don't be ashamed.
Hey, listen, I'm not ashamed, all right? I just, you know, I haven't had a chance to kind of fix that place up since I've been home, you know? It's just not me.
No, you see, I understand this now. That house is you. Just like my parents' house is me. We both come from the same worlds. We want the same things. We both lost our fathers. We both wanted to get out of Hamilton.
Hey. Listen, all right. Listen. I see what you're trying to do here, okay? And it is not gonna work.
What am I trying to do?
You're trying to get me to drop my guard, right? So that you can get something out of me.
I'm not trying to get anything out of you, Parker. Nothing like you think, anyway. I think you should trust me.
Hey, listen. Trust you. You try to kill me every day.
I don't mean to.
So it's just instinct then. That's good.
I could stop.
I can fly.
I could stop. I want to stop. We're not enemies, Parker. We're the same. I think that we should just accept that. And what are you doing?
I was just trying to smell your breath. Have you been drinking?
You are unforgivable, Parker.
Hey, like I've never heard that before. Hey, sorry for wrecking your strategy here, Madam President. Okay, but I am not buying.
Strategy?
Yeah.
I'll give you strategy. I agree with Harry Strand. I hereby order you to trade Al Tremblay to St. Louis.
Whoa. Hey, I'm general manager here.
And I am president, and you have no respect for that. In fact, you have no respect for me in general, Mr. Parker, and that is a mistake. So if you don't trade Al Tremblay, I'll do it myself.
Look, Mark, it's not a rational thing, okay? Either I make the trade or she will. And I don't know what's gotten into her on this thing, but there's something up her nose about it, that's for sure.
Like what?
I don't know. Hey, what? I have no idea. Look, it doesn't matter anyway.
A relationship.
What?
Whenever a woman's mad and you don't know what it's always about a relationship.
Well, Colleen is not in a relationship.
That you know about.
No, I know that. Anyway.
Look, Parker, Brainiac says he has Strand on tape tampering with the St. Louis goalie.
Oh, he has a tape.
Well, he lost it. He's in the process of getting it back. Look, doesn't that mean you can fire Strand?
Yes, it does, for $3 million.
Strand makes $3 million.
No, that's what the league will pay us if we sell all our luxury boxes. But we forfeit everything if anyone on the Steelheads gets caught, tampering again.
Because of you.
Listen, I was not tampering. Mark, listen. I'm in a men's room. Picture this. I'm standing there next to the guy. We're shooting the breeze.
Look, this is about Shaky Al. You gotta protect him, Parker.
No, Mark, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I protect the Steelheads. That is my job. Look, if I don't make this trade, Colleen will. And if she does that, St. Louis is gonna hose her in the process. We're gonna get all the wrong guys. We're gonna pay too much money, and the team is gonna be weaker because of it. You want that?
No.
Yeah, no. Me either.
Here she answers here.
Thank God. Hey, I feel... Look, just want to say that, I'm,
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah, he is.
I am?
Sure, you're not looking at him. When you lie, you stare right down the barrel at people. You're not used to telling the truth. It makes you feel uncomfortable, and that's when you look away.
Right, mental note, never play poker with Renata. Okay, I'll see you guys.
That's it. Shaky's gone.
I don't know. You might not have Parker on your side, but you can still act like him.
And what does that mean to me, Renata?
It means he's gone for a half hour, and I have his phone book. Hi.
I think you must have switched tape recorders. This must be yours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess mine got the same ding as yours.
Listen, can I ask you a question? Who is charming, intelligent, sweet, and built?
You listened to my tape?
I was not the only one.
Oh, good.
I would not let myself be alone around Harry Strand if I were you. So, who were you talking about, really?
I was talking about... I was talking about you. Big dumbhead.
Dumbhead? You're supposed to be a writer, and that's the best you can do is dumbhead.
You really have a way with a girl. You know that?
Jefferson's the GM in St. Louis, right?
Yeah, the moke.
Ah, that's right. You played for him in junior.
Yeah. How old were you when I was in junior?
Oh, I don't know. 12. Old enough to be in love with you, so.
You couldn't have told me back then, huh?
Yeah, right. Okay, so now, Jefferson's a friend of yours, right?
Well, he thinks he is. When I played for him, he was a real bastard. Then when I made the show, all of a sudden, hey, he's my best buddy.
Mm-hmm. But he'd believe you, right?
About what?
About Al Tremblay's problems.
What problems, Renata?
His problems, you know, the drinking, the stealing, thing with the general manager's wife.
Are you nuts? Shaky Al Tremblay is the straightest guy in the time zone.
No. As a matter of fact, you are the straightest guy in the time zone. And that is why they'll believe you in St. Louis. I want you to look at this phone, Mr. Simpson, and ask yourself, what would Brett Parker do in this situation?
So did you listen to anything on my tape?
Yeah. I wasn't going to, but I pushed the rewind button by mistake, though, and then it kind of just jammed a little, and then, well, by the time I got it stopped, I was like in the middle of your book, so.
And?
It's good. It's good. And you're very observant, and you have this really nice turn of phrase.
Thank you. Listen, what happened with Peter's wife? No. It was a mistake. And it meant nothing.
I know, I heard it on your tape, okay?
You know, I could really use a bite to eat. Care to join me?
Me.
You wrecked the deal. You called St. Louis.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Then Renata called and you did the talking.
I don't know what you mean, Parker.
Mark, it's over. They pulled the deal off the table. They heard Shaky is a basket case.
Well, Shaky
is a basket case. I know. He's a goalie. The normal ones are psychotic. The crazy ones are worse. He sure doesn't do any of the stuff that you said he does.
You don't know it was me.
Well, it wasn't me. And Jefferson coached you in junior, so he'd take your call.
That was some low-down, dirty business. You should be very proud of yourself.
You know, I was a mess over that whole thing, the lying thing. It's hard.
Yeah, well, you get used to it. Hey, listen, ordinarily I'd have to break your neck over something like this, but as it happened, you managed to screw up everything that Strand and Madam President had going. So in that case, I owe you a beer.
Break my neck.
Miss Blessed, would you permit me entry?
Certainly.
I made this for you. I thought perhaps it might look attractive on your settee.
Oh. You do needlepoint.
In my idle moments, of which there are precious few, Miss Blessed.
I had an idle moment once, but I had to work through it.
Your wit is exceeded only by your grace.
Ah, thank you.
The trade, alas, has fallen through.
St. Louis went running.
I lack the goaltender I require.
And I have been disobeyed. I don't know how Parker did it exactly, but I know he did it. Well, can I offer you coffee or a, you know.
Drinky poo?
Yeah. How's about a little drinky poo? I've got some single malt.
Excellent. As you can see, I've stitched everyone's names on the back. Duff McCardle, owner. Colleen Blessed, president. I failed to include Brett Parker's name.
Oh? Why's that?
He oppresses me. The question is, though, why do you dislike him so much?
He has no heart. He's all traps and strategies. And waste. I can't rely on a man like that.
Well, perhaps you could rely on me, Miss Blessed.
Perhaps I could, Mr. Strand.
School. Hey, let's go.
Hey, Shakes, how's the puking going?
Dry as a bone.
Excuse me, coming through. Gangway. Excuse me. I'll just take a moment here, gents. Monsieur Tremblay, you were not on fire tonight.
You still can't do the wet laugh, Mr. McCarlo. You know.
So I'm informed. Since psychological methods have not worked, I've searched the catalog of my family remedies.
What this was a remedy for, I'm unclear.
What is that?
Pickled brine, mustard, cornstarch, and mayonnaise. There you go, young fella. Get that down in you before the fight starts.
I don't know. I mean, when I throw up, it means I'm nervous. And if I'm nervous, I play well. But this...
Well, aren't you nervous drinking that stuff, Shaky?
Very.
Then mission accomplished. Drink it.
Chug, 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 chug.